Good morning, everyone. We are the Group 1 and we are assigned to discuss or to present to you the topic, which is teacher productivity materials using technology tools. So I am Bernafe Abilia, and with me are my teammates Novami Alsa, Vince Honko, Roel Alojado, and John Ray Sabiliano. So when I say teachers productivity materials, what comes to your mind? Like, oh, the teacher's productive materials is this, is that, is those. So what comes to your mind? Like, literal. Just answer me randomly. No wrong answers here. Yeah. Let, let me guess. You may say, Mom, it's the technology tools because it was mentioned in the topic, the teacher's productivity materials using technology tools. Makes sense. But give me another answer aside from that. Yeah, you may say it is the lesson plan, the IMs, the teacher's guide or manual coming from the DepEd or from the CHED. It could be. So let me go back to the question. And what are teacher productivity materials really is? So teacher productivity materials could refer to those materials, be it a technology or a non-digital tool that is used by the teacher to plan, formulate, implement, assist, assess, and modify teaching and learning process that could help improve the quality and quantity of students that is produced by that teacher. So the teacher's productivity materials, it could be digital or the non-digital one. Digital in a way that we are in 21st century, the age of computer, which is we need to cater the needs of our 21st century learner. That's why we are focusing on this topic, the teacher's productivity materials rather, using technology tools. But on the previous years of teaching, the teachers are using the traditional way of teaching or the traditional productivity materials like the lesson plan, like test papers, like what else? Yeah, you name it there. So any tools that can help a teacher manage time and get tasks done in a timely manner are hugely beneficial. So I have here some or best ways for the teachers to become more productive with technology tools. And these technology tools are already used by the teachers. They already introduced this to us. Maybe way back long time ago. Yeah. Okay. So the Microsoft 365, which includes Word, Excel, and PowerPoint presentation. So those are the best features of the Microsoft 365, which are very useful not just for teachers but also for us students when we are going to present or to discuss something about a certain topic, right? Okay. So first, what is Microsoft Word? I know Microsoft Word. You may say, Mom, diri ta mag-edit, diri ta magsulat og mga kanang formal report. Yeah, correct. So, but what is Microsoft Word really is? So, Microsoft Word or Word is an indispensable tool creating various document formats and complete numerous other functions related to word processing. So let me show you what are the best features of the Microsoft Word. So the Microsoft Word's features are typing is faster than ever due handy, easy to navigate, and a lot of accessible functions to navigation panel available in the navigation panel. So we also have the thesaurus and grammar spelling correcting feature. We also have the Microsoft Word is available practically everywhere, like literal everywhere. Words has various templates available and various formats including a web page. It can be easily integrated to other Microsoft Office programs. So one of the best example that we can relate to the Microsoft Word is that the teacher uses Microsoft Word for writing and editing documents, or writing and editing documents, because Microsoft Word is also useful to the students for their document writing and editing, just like what the teacher did, right? It is useful tool that can be accessed via personal computer, laptop, or through mobile phones. You just need to download the Microsoft Word so that you'll be able to write, because personal computers and laptops had already application, or had already installed Microsoft 365 features, which are the Excel, the Microsoft Word, and the PowerPoint presentation. So if you are using mobile phones, you just need to download it, because it's very useful for students like us. Next, we have the Microsoft Excel. Excel has the ability to organize large amount of data into orderly spreadsheets and charts quickly. It is very easy to enter and format the data. It has the ability to create the graphical or the visual representations of your data, and it is easy to integrate Excel with other business applications. Let me give you um, an example of this. In Microsoft Excel, we can make tar papel. Like, you'll just need to input that certain picture that you want to use a tarp out of it in the Excel, and then you just calculate, or you can customize your size, your length, or whatever, etc. And then Excel also, just like what I have mentioned in the definition of it, it organize large amount of data for us to have an very organized data. Yeah, simple as that. So there are also a lot of features that the Microsoft Excel has offered. Excel can be used for any analysis and decision making. It can be easily shared to phones and devices via email, just like in the Microsoft Word. And it is part of Microsoft Office, which is readily available in most PCs. It can be encrypted for security reasons, and Excel is equipped with multiple analytical tools and graphical features. Worksheets contain thousands of rows and of data in the form of records, and multiple columns in the form of fields. Excel contains formulas and equations that can be used quickly to compute both simple and complex equations using large amount of data. So one of the best examples that we can associate to Excel is that when we in our activity 6, right? When we are calculating a lot of problem, when we are going to get that mole, that mass of the um, chloride, or silver nitrate rather, and then we are advised by our teacher to use Excel and just input the correct formula, and then the Excel will give us the correct answer, which is very helpful for us, since not all of us has the chance to own a scientific calculator, or has the chance to understand or how to compute that formula. So I'm not saying that we must rely on the Excel. I'm just saying that work smart, not hard. Yeah. So next, we examples of the another example for the Microsoft Excel is the class record and data writing. Most of the teachers, as I have observed, they are using Microsoft Excel for their um, recording of scores of the students, and then um, attendance sheet. Yeah, because this is very helpful, not just in the field of teaching or in the field of education, but also for business purposes. So let's proceed. So the last feature of the Microsoft 365 is the Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. So I know when we say PPT, it's not foreign to our ears because we are already using it a long time ago, not just dili lang just now, okay? So the Microsoft PowerPoint presentation is a powerful slideshow presentation program that applies slides to communicate information rich in multimedia. So I have here some features of the Microsoft PowerPoint. So the Microsoft PowerPoint has a lot of features just like the two I have mentioned earlier, which are the Microsoft Word and the Microsoft Excel. So the features of the Microsoft PowerPoint are the following. First, the PowerPoint design ideas, hyperlinks and animations, slide transitions, images and merge shapes, icons and videos, PowerPoint notes for presentation, morph transition, image and basic video editing, and add audio narration to your PowerPoint presentation. So, when we say add audio narration to your PowerPoint presentation, we are already using this when we are tackled or when we are assigned to report in our meteorology, right? If you remember that. Yeah. So these features are very helpful not just for the teachers but also for the students because right now we have a lot of reporting just like what we did right now. We are using PPT to discuss to you our topic, and it's, as you can see, it's very beautiful. Rather than we are using the Manila papers and the pentel pen, which if you have a if you don't have a good penmanship, then it's a it's a garbage. Or I'm not saying it's a garbage. It's not eye catching. Unlike this PPT, when we are using this, it contains a lot of fonts, a lot of designs that can help us give or provide a better output or a perfect output for our reports. So I have here an example of the best way of integrating PowerPoint in learning. So example is that lecture presentation and class reporting. So this application is very useful for both teachers and students. This is very easy and free to use, and one of the most used software for lecture presentation and reporting, and a perfect replacement for the traditional non-digital way of reporting, which is through the use of Manila papers and pentel pen, just like what I have said or what I have mentioned earlier. It is indeed, it is the perfect replacement for the traditional way of reporting, which is writing of Manila papers and using pentel pens. Because in that you can decide what your font is unless you are good at calligraphy. And then it is very a waste. I'm not saying a waste of money, but you need to spend a lot of money a if you are assigned to report a very long topic. Then you need a lot of pentel pen and a lot of Manila papers, and then you need to print pictures that will support your reporting. Unlike in the Microsoft PowerPoint, you just need to download a picture and then insert it and or a video for better learning, for the better learning of the students. So that would be all, and that's end my report, and Mr. Roy will follow me to give you another technology tools that our teachers are using for learning and teaching process. So bear with him.